Hello and welcome to another RPA tutorial video. In this video, we are going to talk about Automation Anywhere version 11 versus Automation Anywhere version 8 2019. So basically, we are going to see how this new version is different from Automation Anywhere version 11. So I've already created a video based on the overview for the Automation Anywhere 8 2019. So in case if you want to look into that video, kindly refer to this video description section. So there you can find the link for that video. Before starting, the agenda is like we are going to see how Automation Anywhere 8 2019 is having more features which will make your life easier, or you can perform many things which you are not able to perform in the previous version, right? So we will see in details how the things included into Automation Anywhere 8 2019, what are the extra commands they have added, and the other features. All right, so now let me move to the Automation Anywhere A 2019. So as you can see, the UI is looking a bit different, right? So this is the Automation Anywhere page. From here you can develop your bot, you can schedule your bot, you can go to the IQ bots, you can go to the bot insights. You can see the link for everything is mentioned here only. So basically this is a control room. Okay, from here you can go ahead and start your development. You can access your existing bots, so you can perform many things. The first difference is like you can see the UI, right? So UI got changed, and this is like a cloud base, and it is completely cloud based. However, the previous version was like the desktop base. So there, like, we need to install the Automation Anywhere control room, client, and the SQL server. However, in this new version, no need to install many things, right? The installation part is now a bit easy and very simple. So anyone can go ahead and do this, install a small file called bot agent. We are going to discuss about that also, and you can start your bot building. And the good news is Automation Anywhere is providing the community edition for this also. So if you're interested to look into it, or if you want to see the how it is different, so you can go ahead and start exploring this. Okay, so let me open a existing bot. Okay, so to open a many old bot, you can go to the bots. Okay, and there you have to go to the my bots. So I've created a bot. Okay, so you can see, if I open this bot here, this is my development page, right? So from here we can develop the task. So similarly, if you go to the Automation Anywhere previous version, so in left hand side I have all the commands available. We have to drag and drop into the body to build a bot. So same thing goes here also. You can see here, so we have all the commands available here. The only thing they have added, like you can search here. So in case if you want to look for a message box, if you type here, so it will come. However, it was not there in the previous version, right? So you have to look for the particular command, and then you have to drag it to the body. Okay, so another thing is, like, if you notice, have this code, the Automation Anywhere previous version displays the task in, the sets of command only. However, here we have three options available. So if you see, this is a bot which I have developed. So you can see currently I have selected the options for the flow. So it is coming like a flow wise, right? You can see here, if I come down, you can see other things. If I click on the list, so it will automatically change you to the list. Okay, so you can see the sets of command which I have used to perform that bot, right? In case if you want to see the both, then if you click on the both, so it will, like, you can see this portion is showing you the flow, and the right hand side a portion is showing the commands, right? So this is the major difference. And, like, if people are interested to develop their bot or your bot, like, in a flow mode, so you can go ahead and select. So it's like, multi options is available. So based on your choice, you can go ahead and start your bot development. Okay, so now Automation Anywhere action, or the command which you see here, like, they have added so many new things, okay, which will help you to make your bot more, like, robust, and, like, you can add more features in your bot, so which will help to, like, automate many tasks. Okay, if I select, like, some examples, like, for example, like, you can see this bot migration. So they have added this command, they have added this boolean. Okay, they have added like date and time data table. Earlier this command was not there. And one thing is, like, in Automation Anywhere version 11, we need to use the DLL to perform so many things, right? To use the metabot, right? However, in A 2019, there is no concept of using metabot. Okay, so in case if you have a DLL file and you want to work with that, so what you have to do, you have to go to the command called DLL. You can see here. So we have new command added here. So no need to like, go to the open a new window. There we can add the DLL files, build a logic, then run the logic and make the changes and all, right? So here, if you want to add any DLL, so directly you can go ahead and click this run function. It will give you, let's say I'm keeping here. So in my right hand side, you can see these properties. As properties is asking for some information. If you fill this information, you'll be able to run your DLL, right? So they have added many new commands. Like, so another is like, if I go to the dictionary, right? So they have added so many things new. So I'm going to talk about like, the some special commands. We will anyway, I'm going to create some more video on this A2019, and I'm going to explain you each and everything in more details. If I select the Excel command, so you can see here they have added two part of the Excel. One is Excel Advanced, one is Excel Basics. The difference is the Excel Advanced is like all about like, in case if in your bot runner or a bot developer system, if you don't want to install the Excel, however you want to run a task which is involving the Excel activities, so this Excel Advanced will help you to perform that. However, the basic Excel is the same which we had in the previous version. Okay, we can get multiple cells, single cells and all, right? Okay, so now if you see the email part, okay, I'm opening the email. Earlier we had like, two things for the email. One is send email, another is email automations, right? If I open this, you can see like we can perform three things using this email automation command, right? However, send email is only to send the email. Okay, so the email part was a bit limited in Automation Anywhere previous versions. However, if you see the new features which added in Automation Anywhere 8 2019 is, you can see like we can reply to email also, right? We can forward to email, we can save the attachment. However, this function was not there in the previous version. To reply your email in previous version, or if you want to forward any email to someone, okay, it was not possible to perform directly using the client. However, the same thing was like, the same thing we did using the Metabot, right? So Automation Anywhere also provided Outlook Metabot, which help you to perform this many things. However, in this version, it's inbuilt. Okay, so no need to think for the email things and all, right? Now, if I open the error handler, so it got changed now. If I open error handling here, let me open it so you will be able to understand. So here you can see like we have begin error and the end error, right? However, here they have added the try catch function, right? So in if you remember in UiPath, we have these functions available. However, it was not there in the Automation Anywhere. So they have added these functions also. And good thing is like now using this Automation A2019, you can run the Python command directly. Okay, so in case if you want to put something which you can done using the Python script, so you can directly go ahead and run. But it was not there in A2019, a previous version of Automation Anywhere. Cool. So, and another thing is like as I said, I mean, we can do many things. Okay, so in upcoming videos, I'm going to explain you more about these things. So, okay, now coming to the important information. So you might have a question how this Automation Anywhere is running and how we are going to run the bot, how we are going to schedule a bot in a bot runner, right? So once you have this link, let's say you are requesting Automation Anywhere team to provide the access to community editions. So they will send you a link which will give you the access the Automation Anywhere A2019 using your user ID and the password which provided by the Automation Anywhere. So after that it will not run. So what you have to do, you have to put a file, you have to download a file. Okay, if you see here, once you click here, it will give you the bot agent. So in Automation Anywhere A2019, we have a concept called bot agent. So bot agent is basically a Automation Anywhere enterprise plugin that allow you to create and run bots. So we need to install the bot agent in the device to access the enterprise control room, right? So once you install the bot agent in a particular device, then your device will register with the Automation Anywhere client control room. So this bot agent is playing very important role in A2019. If you have not installed the bot agent in your system, you won't be able to run any bot. Okay, so make sure you are installing this bot agent file. So this bot agent file is no need to download from anywhere, right? So if you click, you can see here after accessing this link, if you come here in this section, okay, it will give you the options, right? So for my scenario, it is asking me to need to upgrade, right? So this bot agent file, like, you know, the Automation Anywhere engineering team is keep working, and they are adding more and more features. Okay, so whenever new features is coming or updating by the Automation Anywhere, you'll get a notification here. So you have to keep update your bot agent to, you know, run your bot. So these things, like, you know, this is a 200 MB files, not a bigger file like Automation Anywhere version 11. Okay, so you have to install that in a system where you want to execute your bot. And another thing, last thing which I want to discuss is, like, you know, you can see here that the concept of package is coming, right? So in UiPath we had a package concept, right? So in case if you want to work with the PDF or the Excel, you have to go to the manage package section, and from there you have to download the package and install, right? So similarly, A2019 is also having the package concept. So in case if you want to build your own package, or if you have something which will help you to automate your task, so you can go ahead and create a package, and the same thing you can include here in the Automation Anywhere control room. As this is the community edition, so we might not have the access to add any packages over here, but if you are going for a enterprise level, then they will give you the options to like, you know, create your own package and add the packages. So that's all from today's video. Okay, we are going to anyway see in more details about this A2019. I'm going to show you. You might have another questions, how, let's say I have a bot which developed in Automation Anywhere older version. Now I want to run the bot into this enterprise Automation Anywhere A2019. So how I'm going to run that, right? So the next video would be, I'm going to show you how you can migrate your bot from previous version to this A2019. I'm going to explain you step by step, okay? And it is very simple and very, like, you know, easy way to migrate your old bot from version 11 to A2019. So the next video would be about all the technical things. I'm going to show you how you can, like, you know, call the DLL, how you can run the SAP task. So it's similar, only some changes is there, which is helping us on, like, you know, creating more opportunity to automate more tasks. All right, so thank you for watching this video. Hope you find this video is helpful to understand the difference between A2019 and version 11. So in my next video, I'm going to explain you about more and more topics related with the A2019. So in case if you have any questions or any comment, I would request you to kindly go ahead and put in a comment section. And don't forget to subscribe this channel as well. So thank you so much.